Please take small children by the hand and look down as you step onto the moving platform. The platform is moving at the same speed as your time machine vehicle.
The sliding doors on your time machine will close automatically. For your safety, remain seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the vehicle. And please watch your children. Thank you.
Para su seguridad, permanezcan colgados en la de las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro de la máquina del tiempo. Cuide a los pequeñitos. Gracias.
The sliding doors on your time machine will close automatically. For your safety, remain seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the vehicle. And please watch your children. Thank you.
Para su seguridad, permanezcan colgados en la de las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro de la
Welcome aboard Spaceship Earth. This slow-moving journey will take you from the dawn of recorded history to the promise of tomorrow.
That shows the importance of communication in our lives. During the journey, your time machine vehicle will slowly rotate backwards and may stop momentarily. Please remain seated at all times and enjoy your trip aboard Spaceship Earth.
Ladies and gentlemen, our time travels have been momentarily delayed. Please remain seated. Your time machine vehicle will begin moving again at any moment. Please remain seated. We'll resume our journey shortly. Thank you.
During the journey, your time machine vehicle will slowly rotate backwards and may stop momentarily.
Please remain seated. Your vehicle will begin moving immediately. Remain seated, please. Our travels are resuming now.
Spaceship Earth is a slow-moving trip through time that shows the importance of communication in our lives. During the journey, your time machine vehicle will slowly rotate backwards and may stop momentarily. Please remain seated at all times and enjoy your trip aboard Spaceship Earth. Spaceship Earth is a slow-moving trip through time that shows the importance of communication in our lives. During the journey, your time machine vehicle will slowly rotate backwards and may stop momentarily. Please remain seated at all times and enjoy your trip aboard Spaceship Earth.
Like a grand and miraculous spaceship, our planet has sailed through the universe of time. And for a brief moment, we have been among its many passengers. From the very beginning, we have always sought to reach out to one another, to bridge the gaps between us. Across a lonely, hostile planet, our early ancestors spread out in search of food and shelter. With the development of language came a vital key to our survival. For the first time, we could share and learn from one another. We bonded together in small tribes and prospered, no longer isolated, no longer alone. Ages later, the Egyptians invented the first written communication, a complex language of hieroglyphic pictures and symbols. With the creation of papyrus scrolls, came the world's first piece of paper. Now, without ever leaving their palaces, pharaohs could deliver proclamations and decrees to subjects across the land. Phoenician merchants established the earliest commercial highways. trading goods and information at distant parts of Kor. To aid in record keeping, they created the first common alphabet and shared this new tool across the Mediterranean. In ancient Greece, the spoken word was elevated to a fine art. Philosophers debated with one another in plazas, and storytellers found a new forum for personal expression. The theater was born. The mighty Roman Empire bridged 3 continents with a vast roads, the fastest information highways the world had ever known. East, west, north, and south, all roads led to Rome. But these same roads were turned against Rome by invaders whose destruction left ages of knowledge and wisdom in the ashes that would become the Dark Ages. But all was not lost, for far across the land, from Cairo to Cordoba, Jewish teachers and Islamic scholars continued the quest for knowledge. In libraries of wisdom, they debated ideas and shared new discoveries with all who would listen. In Western abbeys, monks toiled endlessly in lonely isolation, copying ancient books of wisdom and revelations for future generations. Finally, from the depths of the Dark Ages, came the Age of Enlightenment, the Renaissance. And with this era came a powerful new invention, the movable type printing press. Scientists, explorers, and scholars spread their discoveries in books and essays. Poets, musicians, and artists, fueled by the passion of the age, created timeless works of beauty and majesty. Wave of inspiration, we sailed into a bold new era of communication, bringing an explosion of tools and technologies which would bridge people around the world as never before. And as our appetite for information and knowledge grew, the world began to shrink.
What's your evening paper here? Extra!
The Interactive program will bring you a special news bulletin.
Today, we possess the ability to connect with one another instantly, anywhere on the planet.
Jerry, you mastered the jump and kick. All right.
A new communication communication super network is being built before our eyes. Spaceship Earth glows with billions of interactions, carrying news and information at the very speed of light. But will these seemingly infinite communications become a flood of electronic babble? Or will we use this power to usher in a new age of understanding and cooperation on this, our spaceship Earth?
Attention travelers, please remain seated. Your vehicle is rotating backwards when you return to Earth. Attention travelers, please remain seated. Your vehicle is rotating backwards for your return to Earth. Attention travelers, please remain seated.
Physical distance is no longer a barrier to communication. Today, the entire world is our next-door neighbor. Our news is their news ours. We share our hopes and concerns with the whole planet. We truly live in a global neighborhood.
Please stay with us throughout the day for expanded up-to-the-minute coverage on that late-breaking story. But first, let's take a fun little
Wondrous new tools will help us learn more about ourselves, each other, and the planet we share. Spaceship Earth will become our virtual classroom.
The assignment was to create an Earth
We need some way to explore.
How about a flying
Try
car?
a flying butterfly and bee.
Ever seen bees building a hive?
Okay, let's make a beehive.
Try a dragon.
What for?
Space shuttle.
Awesome. First we need to sort his
And
wings.
change of bodies. Let's see what you can do with an alien with that.
Let's have a flying baby.
As we greet the 21st century, yet another revolution in communication is upon us, as profound as all the progress that has come before. By using our new communication tools to build better bridges between us, we will discover we all share the common bonds of hope and sorrow, dreams and joys. Since the dawn of recorded time, communication has revolutionized our lives and changed our world. We now have the ability and the responsibility to build new bridges of acceptance and cooperation between us, to create a better world for ourselves and our children as we continue our amazing journey aboard Spaceship Earth.
vehicle doors will open automatically. Please keep your hands away from the doors and step carefully onto the moving platform. Thank you.